What made the Juice Crew unique? We were hip-hop's first super friends. Everyone had their own individual superpower. Biz was a beatbox, unlike any other. I was a freestyle rapper, unlike any other. Shan was a storyteller, unlike any other. G-Rap was a gangster rap, unlike any other. Kane was a lyricist, unlike any other. Ace was an entertainer, a showman, unlike any other. Marley Marl was a producer, unlike any other. And together and collectively, we were the Super Friends. And that's what it was. The reason why Queens is so special when it comes to hip-hop is because, no, did we invent hip-hop? No, we didn't. I'll be the first to say that. Was it created in the Bronx? Yeah, it was. But no one, no borough, no other place in the world has perfected it or done it like Queens. No place else. They just haven't. They may have created it in the Bronx, but then you look at what Run DMC took it to a whole new level. See? That's Queens. 50, that's Queens. Nicki, that's Queens. You know, Nas, that's Queens. That's Queensbridge, you know. One of the greatest hip-hop producers, Marley Marl, that's Queens. If I had to say that it was, what is it about Queens? It is the fact that everyone in Queens takes their Italian icy and we flip it over to the crunchy side. I didn't want to tell y'all that secret because I thought if I told y'all that secret, we would have to kill y'all. And they probably going to want to get rid of me after telling y'all this. But that's what it is. The secret for us in Queens is that we take our ices and we flip them over to the crunchy side. Makes you a great MC. Makes you a legend. Marley Marl, if he is not considered the greatest, he is one of the greatest hip-hop producers, period. He just is. He came out and he started this when others didn't even want to look at hip-hop the way he looked at hip-hop. With the beats, with the studio, sleeping in the studio for days, creating such a crew as the Juice Crew, seeing the greatness in people, being able to put those mixes together and being able to do all of that. You know, Marley is incredible. He didn't just do production for us. He did Rakim. See, a lot of people don't know Rakim's records were done by Marley Marl. So he wasn't just Juice Crew tied. He did LL Cool J, Jingling Baby, Mama Said Knock You Out. Or, like, Marley has hits upon hits upon hits. So Marley Marl is definitely one of the greatest hip-hop producers ever. And, you know, every time I think about Marley, you know, I think about the fact that if it wasn't for Marley, you know, I used to say when I was younger and even when I was angry, I'd be like, oh, you know, I wouldn't say if it wasn't for Marley Marl, it wouldn't be no Roxanne Shanté. Because if it wasn't for Roxanne Shanté, it wouldn't be no Marley Marl, but that's not true. The truth is, there would not have been a Roxanne Shanté record. Now, I would have still been Shanté, but I would not have been Roxanne Shanté if it wasn't for DJ Marley Marl calling me out the window that day when I was doing the laundry. And that's the truth. You know, I cannot take that from him. And he will be my hip-hop brother forever. And when people look at the part in the movie and they see that, I want them to see it for what it is. I want them to see it as a older brother seeing their little sister doing something that they don't like and being able to chastise her for it. And then her feeling like she is grown enough to handle whatever's going to come next on her own. But I want them to see that part in the movie, not like some argument or some this or some that. I want them to see it for the truth that it is. The fact that he didn't like the way certain things were going in hip-hop. He especially didn't like the way certain things were going for me in hip-hop. And he chose not to participate in that. And I love and respect him for that. You know, and that's what Roxanne Shanté has to say about DJ Marley Marl, now known as DJ Legend. Oh, that's my brother forever. Forever. They're all my brothers forever. The thing with Ace is that me and Ace tend to bump into each other a lot overseas because he works a lot overseas and so do I. So I remember bumping into Ace, let's just say the Czech Republic. Okay, so let's just say that we were in the Czech Republic. And he had already been over there for about a month. I think I had already been over there for about 7 weeks. And during the process of those 7 weeks, I had lost so much weight. I went over there, tipping the scales at 200 pounds. I might have been, when he seen me, I lost like 40 pounds in just a short amount of time. Yes, because I went to the Czech Republic and my hotel was 2 hours away from the airport. And then the hotel, they said that they had food, but they didn't. They had a fucking falafel stand across the damn cobblestone road, and they had a Subways. It was a falafel stand and a Subways, and I just could not eat Subways like that. So all I could get was this falafel late at night, and then I had my tea in my room, and of course the non-English TV. So I had lost all of this weight. And I remember when I bumped into him, he said, Shani, I heard you were over here. You just came over, because I went over there with no booking, no nothing. I just woke up one morning and said, that's it, I'm going over. Said, I'm going. He's like, and then y'all doing well. And I was like, yeah, we're doing real good. He was like, yeah, so how you lose so much weight? And I was like, I can't find nothing to eat. I just can't find nothing to eat, nothing good. And he was like, oh, you got to come over here. And then he gave me a whole list of all of these great places that I could eat. So thank you, Master Ace, for feeding your sister, because I think I had a box of Frosties under my arm, which is like Frosted Flakes, but they call them Frosties over there. But it was the only recognizable thing I seen, because I seen Tony the Tiger, and I was like, oh, I can eat that shit. Yeah, that's Tony the Tiger. So yeah, and I remember him giving me a whole list of restaurants. So Master Ace kept me alive.